the Terry thing is ongoing. And then over the weekend, one of the boys put it in there, I think. In the text thread, I'm like at the beach with the family, and then bang, text thread shows a Jordan Schultz report that the Commanders are shopping running back Brian Robinson. Third-round pick out of Bama going into his fourth year. I find it interesting. Me, I kind of start to dig around, poke a little bit. First, there was the tweet, Commanders are shopping Brian Robinson. The follow-up tweet I found interesting. Commanders running back Brian Robinson Jr. has been highly productive through his first 3 seasons, rushing for 2,300-plus yards and scoring 20 touchdowns, all while coming back from being shot before his rookie year. Washington likes its running back depth, but Robinson is available for the right price.
Everybody available for the right price.
Right. You and I included. The follow-up tweet I found curious. Like, what I know is if AP is shopping Brian Robinson, he's not telling anybody.
Nope.
So the only way that's getting out is maybe the teams that have had phone calls about Brian Robinson are getting that out. Or maybe the B-Rob camp wants it out. I find it curious. I
find it very curious that it came out when it came out.
On an off day?
Yeah. Like it did, I'm saying. It was talk about that was pushed out. Oh, he's going to be released. Then now, he's trying to be shopped. It looked like a one-up type deal to me. You know what I mean?
It was interesting because, I just on the big picture of the running back room, I understand there's real excitement for Bill Merritt. He can make some plays. Like he's an exciting young player, but he's also a 7th-round rookie that already had a shoulder thing pop up in the preseason.
Yeah.
I'm not confusing Brian Robinson with Walter Payton or Emmitt Smith, but B-Rob has been pretty good and at times quite good. He deals with injuries too, but you've got a collection of dudes that all are going to deal with
some
injuries,
level of
most
injury.
likely.
Yeah.
I don't agree with this notion you get the same thing from Chris Rodriguez that you get from Brian Robinson.
If you did, if Chris was exactly what people are trying to say, he probably wouldn't be on this team right now. Because he was released last year. Released the year before. Put on practice squad. Nobody signed him off of it.
I mean, we've talked about this going back a ways, like the I don't know if it was fans or what, but it seemed like there was this like excitement to move forward from Brian Robinson, which I just, what does the trade market look like for a running back going into the last year of his deal? A 7th, a conditional
Maybe.
6th?
You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
I just think, I don't know. It's really
Be
interesting.
careful always thinking that the next thing is the best thing, because you end up keep trying to just, we're going to move on. That was the mindset we had before. We always wanted something new. Let's let some people go out there and do it. If the other guys come in and they are clearly better, I can understand that. But when they're not clearly better, why the hell are you wishing for it?
I think it's quite possible Bill could be better. We don't know it.
I'm saying it's not knowing at all. Like you stated, one preseason game got injured. We don't know how many of that come. And then this is no longer. Remember, he didn't play last year. This is a 17-game season now. You know what I mean? After you get through the preseason.
And then ideally, this team hopes they are.
And then you expect them to be in the postseason, yeah.
Credit to Ben Standig. I think Ben came on with us last week and was like, I don't know that Brian Robinson will be on this roster week 1. So it's interesting, right? Like there is at least somebody is saying this somewhere.
Possibly.
I think what will be fascinating tonight,
How he plays.
the ball game.
Yeah.
Well, I think two things. If you are actively shopping him,
You don't play him.
he's not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Brian Robinson doesn't play tonight, tells you a lot.
That rumors will go haywire for sure.
Well, like I think if there's a world like you're letting Wagner and Ertz and Miller sit, those guys are veterans with Super Bowl rings. Like, cool.
Yeah.
They're all 36, whatever they are, right? B-Rob's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Like, running back, he would absolutely play tonight.
He would
and if
only
he
play,
doesn't, it's pretty telling.
See, the thing about it for me, though, Jay, I see these veteran days off, and I see guys that in their first and second year. So I don't clearly see it just like that anymore because I see things there is too – people in their first, second, third year get the same love as people in their 10th, 12th, 15th year. So I don't understand football today, you know? So I watch it, and normally if it was like it used to be, I would be right along the line with you, but because of how it is now, I wouldn't just automatically jump and say something.
Yeah, I think the game will be super telling. I am very curious how that will shake out. I wonder if he wants to go. I just the way that news has come out, and has anybody else reported that, Landfill or
Not that I've heard.
I haven't seen like a ESPN or NFL.com or anybody. So I just am curious where that's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean, brother.
And why? Like, Brian Robinson's a pretty good back, tough runner. Well, not scared to throw a shoulder down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know that you can recreate that. Maybe they think Bill is that guy. That element adds a ton of intrigue for me tonight. As far as, I mean, I don't think DQ said Eckler's down, right? Like I
don't know.
I think we're going to see some guys tonight, and what they do, you know what I mean, will be really interesting. I was telling CK this morning. When we were in New England, because of the way the fields were laid out, like the actual physical location, a lot of people ended up watching the Pats offense against the Commanders starting defense. Drake May versus Bobby Wagner, for lack of a better word. And that's where all the fans were. That's what got a lot of the attention. But for a long portion of that practice, a significant portion, the Commanders' offense, Jaden Daniels and company, going against the Patriots' top defense, was on the field closest to us.
Yeah.
And we had this elevated viewpoint so we could watch both concurrently.
Yeah, like the all 20.
Right. But, most people that were kind of boots on the ground reporters on the field, you kind of had to pick one or the other. It wouldn't have been possible to watch both. Robinson looked fantastic.
Totally.
They were running the ball super efficiently.
Yes.
And the other day when Kingsbury spoke, he got asked about B-Rob, and he said as much. He's like, that's a guy you really see when the pads are on and we go in full practice.
Yeah.
And that element of toughness, dude, if you're an NFL running back, you're tough, period.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he's the only guy that gives him that really physical element.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they want to not have that. But at the same time, they're making moves constantly.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean, but it's like, let's be real. Coaches, front offices have viewpoints of what they think fits their stuff better. Look at Adam was over there in New England. I mean, in San Francisco, and you look at the type of running backs they try to get, guys that are multifaceted. He may work for Cliff, but overall, somebody else may see we need a guy that's going to be a different type of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you look for that, and I know you can look for it, but if you don't have one that's exceptional at it, you deal with what you got and make it better. But you keep looking for a certain, like, when I got into this league, everyone they told you what you can be based off of. They have these size in their minds. I wasn't supposed to be as good as I was because I was not short and shifty enough, or small and shifty enough. I had a different way of doing it. Barry Sanders and Jerome Bettis are two different damn people, right?
Sure.
They both got it done. And then you always have to be that long, lanky pass rusher until Elvis Dumerville and Von Millers and all came along. This game is no longer what the hell you think in an office. This game is who the hell produces on the field. And if a guy that's different than what you think is producing, you might want to just buy into it some. Because I understand the analytics. You can analytically look and say, this guy might work better. That guy may be perfect size, everything. When he get hit, he probably can't, he don't want to deal with it no more. Some people just don't have the right ticker inside of them. So, it may be that. It may be that. But we'll see as we go.
It's game day, baby. All Odyssey Sports training camp coverage is brought to you nationally by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico. Game day. And it's an interesting game. Is Terry going to be there? Will B-Rob play? How does Jaden look? Who the hell's the offensive line? If Coleman, Cosby, Tunsil are all not playing? Lots of questions. Tonight we get some answers.